All right. Let's see, I am going to pull over up here. I'm going to view this Corvette going by first. Alright. So first of all, get the gloves going on low. It is beautiful out today. We've got just around 50-degree weather, which is like beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So I'm excited. We're going to take a run down 143, which has some beautiful drives on it. And let's hit the road. Riding with a minimal kit today. We're going to get some good footage. We're going to hang out. We're going to have a good time. It's a little breezy today, but otherwise we're looking great. Beautiful day to be on a bike. Very excited to be out today. So yeah, the goal is later tonight we're going to be out for a photo shoot. We're going to head out and get some shots of the bike at night. We want to do our big flash setup so that we can kind of have some example material for folks at the upcoming Let's see what's going on here. All right, there we go. Corvette's pulling over. I think they're just feeling it out, making sure everything feels good with their baby there. It's a nice Corvette, so I can see why they're taking a little slow, making sure everything's all right. Hey, buddy. Bike people out on a gorgeous day, makes sense. Right, so we're going to be doing a photo shoot later tonight. We're going to choose a place. I'm thinking around Steel Stacks because that's where we'll be shooting the event with everyone. So it could just be a, hey, you know, hang out till it gets dark. And if you want photos afterwards, let's do this type thing, you know? You got some really cool setups that we can do with a couple lights and some interesting effects that we can get from it, but it takes a little bit of editing, so it's something that we want to have, you know, we can show the final product or even show some steps along the way how we got to where we got with those photos. Because it's kind of a thing where you know, it's kind of hard to tell. It's kind of hard to tell. Like from the original shot, it looks, you know, some of them look underexposed, some of them look overexposed, but what we're doing is we're getting slightly overexposed so we can get the low exposure areas all good, and then slightly overexposed or slightly underexposed to get the brightest areas all good, and then you kind of merge those. It's usually like 5-6 photos that you put together, at least. It's called bracketing, and you bracket with multiple photos either way. You can use as little as 2, really, but you're just combining the darkest and the lightest parts of each shot, the parts that are best exposed, and getting a composite out of the end. That's all the best, you know, best exposed areas of the shot that you could have gotten in the first place, right? So yeah, it's an interesting technique, but it yields some really, really cool results. You can choose, you know, how bright you want the lights in the image, especially if you really bracket with like several images up and down. You know, 7 images, stuff like that works really well. You can have like one that's sort of like, this is just about the exposure that you want, and then you go up and down by 1 exposure, which is 3 clicks on your shutter speed, or 3 clicks on your ISO. You usually go with shutter speed, and then you can kind of craft your image accordingly. really, what you could do as well is use your ISO and make sure that you get the vehicle super, super sharp, but then you could paint the background in much softer at like an F2. Anyway, there's all kinds of techniques. We're gonna mess around with some. We're gonna play with some ideas. Basically, we're just gonna go out and get a bunch of bracketed exposures. That's where we wanna hang out for the evening, but we're gonna do it with some cool lights, some colors, all kinds of stuff. We'll see how it turns out. We'll do maybe some light painting too. And yeah, we'll be able to share the results, but we're also planning on actually live streaming the photo shoot. So, you know, this is going to be coming out after, obviously. So if you want to catch stuff like that, check us out, Jolly Roger Live on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/Jolly Roger Live. And yeah, we do all kinds of fun stuff. And we kind of spread it out between the various channels that on YouTube fit that target demographic, or fit that subject matter. You know, it's more so about having similar content all on one page. Yep, there's the construction of this place is happening. No gas right now. Gear up as we head up this hill. So yeah, as you can see on our map, we're just headed down 143 south. And if you take 143 south from 309, basically we hear that there's this gorgeous drive just like this. You know, you get all kinds of mountainous areas, you get some kind of craggy stuff, but this would obviously be more ideal in fall or spring when you're getting blooms and blossoms, or you're getting leaves falling and changing colors and all that stuff. Yeah, gorgeous drive. Hangs around 55 the entire way, so you can just cruise. People usually take it around 50 because it is a back road, and honestly, going 55, 60 on here is a little bit intense when you're in especially like a pickup truck. A lot of people roll around here in their pickups, and I don't think they realize how high the center of gravity is on their vehicle. But, you know, to each their own. I've done the same, definitely. Tons of times. So, there's that. Yeah, beautiful day. Even if it is a little, you know, gray and sticks and bones, but hey, that's winter. Winter has its own beauty. It's doing its own thing. So, in addition to these regular cameras that we have, I'm also going to be posting that front camera up on a rear mount. So we'll get a bit of a GTA view at some point. But we're going to have to switch the cameras over for that, so we won't be able to get a forward view at that time. So it's a matter of, you know, choosing what we're picking our poisons, so to speak. You gotta choose your shots. I'll stay higher up in the tachometer. Keep this bike a little warmer. Rolling down below 5,000 when it's like under 50. Bike's not gonna be heating up too much. We want a little bit of warmth in there. We don't want it frozen. We don't want that oil too slow. So yeah, the point of today is to just enjoy a nice scenic drive. A little warmer out, the bike's all clean, so I figured I'd take her out for a spin. Craftsman lawnmower for sale over there. Now, the ultimate destination of today's trip is actually a lookout point, so we're going to have a little bit of a nice place to end. So stick around till the end to see that shot. Or, you know, skip ahead. Do whatever you want. It's a free country. But, yeah, expect that at the end. Hopefully we'll have a nice, good view. I've never seen this point before, but it's on Lake Ontelaunee. I've been to several of the lakes around here several times, but not so much that one. Whoop. Scabadee. Move over, give them a little bit of room there. I feel like people freak out. I would have been fine there, obviously. I'm not anywhere over the lane. He is a little bit, but why even chance it, you know? All right, here's a bit of a tend to stop suddenly and go suddenly from there. Is that bridge finally back in order? That thing's been out for years. I think we might finally be able to cross over that. That's cool. Alrighty. Cruising along in fourth gear, having a good time. Yeah, this bike is kind of made for these back roads. It chills at like 60. That's a good like summertime speed. Yep, and then here's the cutoff into the highway. A lot of people are going to be going that way. Let's cover our brakes. Thank you. We're going to be going straight through here, continuing on 143. Some little pops there. Tennessee temporary plates on a Tesla. All right. Then we're gonna go to the right up here. Beautiful. Alright, now here's where we can really practice that front and rear braking. Kind of hang out in third gear and just sort of touch our brakes as we're going, leaning up into some corners. If we're going too fast, trail brake a little bit, like right here. We're gonna go, we can go up, gear up a little bit. It's a smoother corner than I expected, so we can there trail brake a little bit and push through. Here, the same thing. That was good. That was a little more steep than I expected. Alrighty. Now keep in mind, I'm within my first year of riding. Once again, I've been I rode dirt bikes before, but that's, as many of you will, I'm sure, know, that's way different. You know, it's off trails. It's the trails are not paved or angled or anything like that. They kind of get naturally angled and whatnot. There we go. A little bit of front brake there. Sort of slow into that turn. Just trying to make sure that I'm controlled throughout. That's my main concern here. What a beautiful road, though. I can see this being just incredible in the fall. And I don't think we're going to be back here for next fall, but the next time we are in the area for fall, hopefully I'll be able to ride this. Ah, we got our one-lane covered bridges. Those are, there's another trail around here that you can actually take a tour of a bunch of those, like, classic covered bridges in PA. There's a Lehigh Valley covered bridge tour, I believe it's called. and it's quite scenic. I used to live right near one of them, so we'd get a lot of the traffic that was emanating from there. I remember that turn. I usually have to go right there. That's why I double checked my the GPS, which probably wasn't the greatest thing to do right at the intersection. I should have just gone through it, worried about the intersection first. Use a little engine brake there to slow down. Little counter lean there. Got the tree stand. Yeah, this is definitely hunter country. Yeah, I hit that a little fast, but whatever. We apexed well. I wasn't leaning too hard over gravel or anything like that. That's kind of my main concern, is that I'm not super familiar with 143 at this point. You know, I've ridden plenty of it, but I usually don't get out quite this far. We gotta stop up here, that's right. Oh boy. That's an actual stop sign for them. Alright. Alright, what's the speed limit through here? 35, that's what I thought. Oh, they got a hoedown coming up. Did you see that on the billboard back there? Don't forget to, don't miss the hoedown now. I ain't trying to get ticketed going through tiny towns. That's how they get you around here. Now we can go a little faster. It's in the towns. You really got to be careful. I've seen so many people get pulled over because the like highway goes from, you know, 55 or even 50 down to like 35 in no time. It's crazy. Good old PA roads. Got a Kia Soul hanging out behind us. Alright, we got a turn coming up here. Beautiful. All right, I'm taking a right up at the stop sign after the squigglies up here. Stuck behind the old poop truck. All right, 9% grade. Dude's going into it pretty fast. We got some switchbacks coming up. Woo! Your speed's on fire. Oh, these switchbacks. It's probably good that I'm stuck behind this guy because I would have killed myself on these. Like, looks like a lot of fun. Yep, I'm going the same way as this guy. Damn. Please don't poopy on me, truck. Alright, I'm gonna chill here for a little bit. Maybe not, never mind. Ooh, some good tunes. I'm not trying to do any illegal passes right now. The bogs, little swampy areas by the river. This is a really cool area. You got those classic barns with the hex signs. Little road work ahead. I sure hope it does. I love Drew Gooden. He's fantastic. If you didn't know, that's the person who came up with that. He's the one that posted that. And I'm sure that other people have said it before, but he was the one that like posted it and went super viral and all that. All right, headed to the construction zone. Oh, it is a gorgeous day. We're lucky to be out and enjoying it. Honestly, not everybody's so fortunate, so take the opportunities where you can. Say I love you. Say I love you to all the people that you can when you get the opportunity as well. You know, just do it. Just do life. It's good for you. Chillin'. Got some Dance Gavin Dance on the radio. It's a lovely day. Oh, Muslim Farms. That's right. Okay, so we're getting to that sort of area. Muslim is I think it's Muslim. I don't know. They pronounce things really weird around here. Like New Tripoli, which is the way that the actual, you know, the place Tripoli in Africa is pronounced that way, is actually pronounced New Tripoli by all the residents. So they know as soon as you say, hey, where's New Tripoli, you know, that you ain't from around here. And it's not necessarily a bad thing. Then they know that you just need directions or whatever. You're not one of their asshole neighbors, you know? Kidding. It's actually a very, like, pretty tight-knit community, you know? There's not so many people that, you know, people aren't under the impression that they know everyone, at least, you know? So it's one of those situations where, like, you drive down the road and everyone's kind of like, you might even get waves here and there. Ooh, car was broken into. You know, you might get waves from people driving by, all kinds of things like that. It's a very friendly place, so people tend to have that common courtesy of, like, the small town areas. It's cool. It's very cool. Yeah, buddy. Got the wave. Love it. There's like a deep satisfaction that I get whenever I get one of those. I don't know exactly what it is, but it happens. That's for sure. Oh, we got a nice Volkswagen behind us. Squidgy turn. Ah. Me and this bro are on the same trail. It is gorgeous around here. We're gonna have to do this in the spring at the very least. We are going to be here for spring. Next fall I think would be the ideal. We're going to get really nice colors up through here. Like, these trees would just be insane to drive through in the fall. But you know, winter's what we got. It's a beautiful day. It's 50 degrees. It's like weirdly warm. So we'll take it. Ain't gonna say no to that. All right, we're taking a left up here. Flammable, whatever that is. Yep. Bro's got my number. We're going the same exact direction. It's apparently the route to go. I mean, look at it. It's gorgeous around here. Why wouldn't you want to go this route? It's like a freaking Thomas Kincaid painting around here. It's crazy. Roosters. Oh, the goats. I love the noises the goats make. They're so weird. Such goofy animals. They like spit and stuff. It's funny. I probably shouldn't do that inside of my mask. Inside of my visor. Just spit all over it, you know? Probably not great for visibility. Alrighty. Debating whether it's worth it to do like a little switchback at some point. Just sort of get some distance between us. Oh, we could have gone that way, so I'm gonna peel off, take a right. Oh, idiot. There we go. All right, I'm gonna peel off this way. Here. Go this way. There we go. Now we got our own road. Ride our own ride, baby. Look at them all. Hello. Hello. They're so cute. Oh, my heart. That was so sweet. Ooh, look at that little lake down there. Damn. Alrighty. A little too much in the middle there. Ooh, that's gravelly there. Do what we can, do what we can. And now, I don't want to purport myself as a professional by putting all this stuff up here. You know, putting content online, motorcycle riding and all that. I'm simply parroting the things that I've heard from other authorities online, from friends, from, you know, family, from people who I know who are experienced. I'm just sort of amalgamating all that stuff and reciting it out loud as I ride. It really helps me kind of keep a handle on the techniques that I want to be like remembering and making use of and all that stuff. So it's a matter of practice for me. But I do want to say that, you know, if anyone has any advice, any pointers, any stuff like that that you come up with as you're watching me do this stuff, I would love to hear them. I would absolutely love to hear your advice down in the comments. So please leave, you know, any experience that you have, any, you know, any advice like that down in the comments. That'd be very, very helpful. I'd really appreciate that. 'Cause, I do want to absorb as much knowledge as I can and test it out, parrot the good stuff. Like this first position feels like real rough there, so I'm going to go with third position. Oh, I've had my left turn or my right turn signal on this like this entire time. Yeah, it's just not a very smooth road, I guess. And I don't have like a Dynaglide. Jesus Christ. Yeah, well, our turn off is right up here, so we're getting close at least. I don't have to worry about the road so much more. I'm going to check my bike, make sure we're all good there. Oh, that's freaking awesome. All the way down. There we go. Alright, well. Actually, you know what? I'm going to roll around. Do a little U-turn. I don't really want to roll too much of that debris. No idea what's in there. Come in this way. Do a little honk like that. That. Alrighty. Okay. So we're going to do a little something different today. We're going to go straight into a bit of a walk. Alright, you are still recording. Sweet, so let's get this thing on. Pop you up on here, straighten you out a touch. This is cool. So it's like an actual lookout point. Interesting. Wow. Alright, well this should be Lake Ontelaunee right here then. That's where we were trying to go at least. And hopefully we found our way there. An interesting place. I guess this used to be a cross between these two bridges, but there's that, crossway that we came over before. Well, that is super cool. All right, well, thank you everyone for watching. Appreciate you joining us today, and we will catch you next time. I'm going to go hit the road. Peace out.